Hello and welcome back to YorkshireLand, the remake. I'm Rick Baggins and this is episode 38. So the last episode we brought this oil train. It's not quite got to the destination as of yet, but that's where we're going, and that is to the oil refinery, and then, well, from the oil well to the oil refinery onto the plastics factory. And we don't have any track going between the factory of plastic, that is, to the goods factory or the train, so that's what we're going to do today. This will then allow us to get some goods into Leeds. Don't worry about this traffic, this is not the route that it will be on, this is just a way to get to said route. So, we have a warning. Yes, if you watched the last episode, we forgot to connect the road from Halifax to Middlesbrough, so let's get that sorted and check out where the route is. So this is the route we did on the last episode. Yes, we've got little turning circles on each side. We've even got one here as well, and that was to ensure that our trains don't flip-flop, because yeah, that's unrealistic, isn't it? So what I'm thinking is, we've got this train, this one here, when it finally gets there, going to pick up the oil, refine it, drop it off at the plastics. Now at the moment it's not going to bring plastics back until it has a demand, but what we're going to do today is set up a train from here to our goods factory, all the way over here. Now we've already got a ship bringing steel. As you can see, we've got a stored amount of steel, so it's empty on the way back, and it's ships. So that should hopefully be able to take our goods back into Leeds. So we need to get the plastics over there, well, to the factory. We might even rebuild the area of the goods factory as well, because it needs a bit of work on, especially if we put in more trains in there. So yeah, this is the road that we deleted, so we need to get that rebuilt. We still need to have a road coming into the oil factory, so let us just quickly get something. Little country road, that's the one we're looking for. And you know what, it's not too bad to have bends. What's the best way to do this? Right, that's the road into the oil refinery factory. We now need to, was it coming off this way? What's the best route to do? Although we might as well go over here maybe. I don't look too bad actually. Let's see if we can get this to work. Or would it be better going something like that? Yeah, I think that would be better. It's a little street for houses. Bring that round. Do we follow the track? That could look pretty decent. Let's figure out this first. Too much slow. That works there, doesn't it? And then we can... No, let's make it straight. There we go. Don't look too bad. I think it's this bit here that it comes out. Could maybe put a fence up. But again, we're not here to detail at the moment. We're here to get things functional first. I can have a look at detailing afterwards. As it's still smoothing things out. Well, I think it doesn't look too bad. We've got rid of the warnings, and now we're able to... Oh, look, that's his train. Finally getting to the oil bit. Right, we now need to get a train from here to here. So, how are we going to do that? We could use some existing track. So we could use this track coming down here. This track does get busy though with the tool train. Let's take it, yeah. But then you could come round here again. That's... Is this... It does have a bypass. Wait a minute, are we still using steam vehicles? That's not right. You know what? I'm going to even add an extra 10 vehicles on. Just to get the rate up a bit. 128. Just double that. And then let's change them all. I get sidetracked, don't I? You know what? I want to do half of them one and half of them other. Weird. We've got a bit of mixture then. Right, we've changed them. We've got two different types of vehicles. 20 of them and 20 of the other ones. I think one's metal and one's not got anything on the end. I don't know. Add a bit of variety, I guess. Right. That's not why we're here though, is it? No, it's not. We're here to get the train from the plastic factory to the goods factory. So, again, we could use this and then come out here maybe. Do we give it its own dedicated track because we know the tool line does have a lot of trains on and does get busy. So we could maybe do the track coming up here. We could then either come onto this track and then spur off onto there. Could be possible. Yeah, I think it's either that or we go do a bridge over this way. I could do I'm gonna get onto this track without coming onto here. Which is going to be better. So we get paid for direct routes as the bird flies. So keeping that in mind, we don't want to go too much off the line. Right, let's get his track in. Let's just do it. I'm just gonna do something like wait a minute, let's figure out where we're going. In fact, let's us... Oh, we've got this road here now, haven't we? Can we do something like this? Nope, that doesn't look possible. In fact... That works. And it's 75 miles an hour. You know what? I'm just going to press OK and see if we can get the other one in. Please let us get the other one in. Although it's not going to be... Oh, it's going to be a different... Fine, it's fine. Oh, it's not fine, it's not... It's not going to work. If we can do it this way. Why is it... Oh. Yeah, let's... bring you back so you're not sat watching me fiddling around with track, because you know how it is. I brought you back because I'm doing something slightly different. We're just going to go up here and see if this works. I've not even tested it, so let's hope it does. I've not brought you back unnecessarily. Is that level? It is. Excellent. Right, let's hope. Yeah, we can do that. And what I'm thinking is if we delete these two, go back to the track, and then try and get it. Can we maintain the 75 miles an hour? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Right. We have... Oh, look at that. Drops to 74, and there's too much slope. Come on. Oh, there's still too much slope. What is going on here? That looks terrible. Yeah, let's try this again. delete that. Go back a little bit more. If you double click, sometimes that works. There we go. Oh, and that seems to be fine for us. I'm tempted to bring it forward a bit so we don't have that little curve. Yeah, we've got plenty of room. Need to zoom in. There we go. How does that look? That don't look too bad. Quite happy with that. Yeah, let's get that done. And the second one. Now, have I got the mod so I can change these? Oh, I do. Oops, that's the mic there. Sorry about that. Do something a bit different. Not used these ones before. I think the interior is still the same. That looks a bit OTT, doesn't it? I think we'll go with that one. We'll go with that. No, we'll go with that. That one it is. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. I think that looks alright. Does the track look like it's going to derail? Yes, it does. Look at that. That's terrible. It was so close. Right, I'll pause the recording because you don't need to see this being rebuilt. I need to do it because I can't leave it like this. So, the trick for perfect junctions is to flatten the area and make it completely flat. Fortunately, I'm not going to mess around with 1 miles per hour, so we have dropped from 75 to 74, but you know what, that's better than what we had, which was a chance of derailing our trains. Yes, I know it doesn't actually happen in the game, but you know, in our imagination, we've just killed lots of people if we use that track. And we can't be having that. So let's see if we can have a massive, too much slow tunnel. But keep deleting unnecessary trees. No, deleting trees unnecessarily, sorry. The trees are necessary. You know what, we're going to have to go all the way back. How is this junction, actually? This junction is pretty decent. That's not too bad, actually. Not bad at all. So what we should do is we should do the junctions and then do it. We've got this way to reduce our tunnels. Yeah, I want smaller tunnels. There we go. And yeah, I think that should be okay. Do the same on this side. Boom. And a bit of smoothing. Oops, that's not the smoothing tool. Right, we've set his junction up. Just need to get some signals in here now. This train's about 320 meters and we have got auto signal on. But at the moment, I need 1, 2, go that way. Come back down. If that's the right way. So I need to put one, let's say here. And we need one on this side. Along with having one here. We do that. We can delete these two. Don't want any trains, you know, stopping over the junction. Should be okay. Oh, what we could do with as well, since we're going over a road, is a whistle. And do we want to stop over the road? Don't think we do, but no, it should be fine. It should be fine. Right, that's that bit done. We need to be able to get into... In fact, one second. Right, so... Come down here. Yeah, we need to do a junction over here. But first of all, let us make sure that the other track can get on. So... We're going to be using this track. We'll make it flat. Even holding shift, it's... Okay, maybe we can. A minute, which way do we go? We go this way, don't we? So it only needs to be one way. So that's fine. Are you kidding me? Alright, if I do this, and then... There we are. Alright, do the same on this side. And can we make this into a slip switch? Yes, we can. Double slip switch. So it can get onto either track. Yep, that should be fine. So we can get... Because this is where we're going to be dropping the plastic back off. Because then we will then have... Obviously the oil train we did in the last episode. Having a profit on each way. It has literally just picked up some oil. And it's going to take it over here to refinery, drop it off here, the refined oil that is. But we're only going to have half of it because it's 2 oils to 1 refined oil. Crude oil. Yeah, 2 crude oil to oil and then to plastic. And then the plastic's going to come all the way back here and get a little bit of profit. So then we can, it'll be a full profit train. Now this plastic one's not going to make any profit on the return, but hopefully this train will make enough money to compensate. So we now need to work out from here how we're going to get to goods factory. Oh no, we're coming this way, aren't we? Yeah, that's the way we're coming. And then let's figure out which is the best route. Alright, I've got it paused just while we're deleting signals and stuff. In fact, that shouldn't really make much of a difference. It's... What I'm thinking is if we do like from here and make it go straight off. Apparently that's not working. Why is that not working? Okay, that's more like it. So I need to get over there really, don't I? It doesn't like that. Okay. What's this? What does this look like though? Terrible. That looks terrible. Right, we're not doing that. Maybe we do something like... How does it look if I do something like this? I want to maintain this 75 miles per hour. I like it, is it? Nope. Maybe we need to flatten it out. Nope. That looks terrible as well. Right, I will pause you and I will bring you back because, yeah, this is tedious. Right, I think we've managed to do it. Unfortunately, we've not managed to maintain the 75 miles per hour. I just couldn't do it. So it goes down to 67, which is a bit of a shame, but and 66, and then 63 here. But it is what it is. And maybe when I've got more time, I can have a look at redoing that. I will just leave it be. But yeah, we're going to get this. How does this look? This don't look too bad. Although maybe we'll bring... It's the same size. That makes more sense, doesn't it? There we go, look at that. That looks brilliant. Yeah, let's do that. And then double her up. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? What? Come on, game. How do you allow this to work? How do you allow this? Like, unbelievable. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Much better. Maintaining the 75 miles per hour as well, which is nice. And that's not even on the track. That's not on it. Come on. Come on, game. You've got this. There we go. Good game. Right, let's see if we can... No, we've messed up. We've messed up. Let's try again. Is it because there's signals here? No, that's managed to do it alright. Right, let's delete that. That don't look too bad. Nice train to go past as we're building. Come on. There we go. There it is. Now, has this done it properly? It has. Excellent. Yeah, do a bit of smoothing. Oops, that's not the... That's... Keep using the wrong ones. Much better. Oh, the first bit of 4 track, or the quad track. We'll be doing more of that as time progresses, I'm sure. Right, let's just delete that, and then we'll start from here. Do we redo this road? You know what, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to figure out what I'm doing here, so then we can have a smoother entrance and exit out of the goods factory. And we're back with sandbox mode on. And the reason for that is because we are going to redesign this area before we get the track over into the goods factory. And we are going to move it. We've not moved the factory as of yet, but you know what, we've got plenty of money and got the resources, and the factory needed to be moved anyway, so let's get that done. Unfortunately, we are going to lose 2,074 steel. I'm going to pause it because we have broken quite this line at the moment, so can't. I wish we could move it. I don't have that mod. Does it get rid of, whoever does use the mod, does it get rid of the stored materials in when you move it? Because if it doesn't, then I'm definitely going to invest in that mod. I know it's free, but as in I'm going to look for it and download it. And load it into the game. Right, we need to replace that. Right, so we've moved the goods factory. And now it's time to put the roads back in. I can press play. So... this is disconnected, but that's due to this. That's fine, it's not an issue. We can fix that right away. So we just need a country road. We'll make it something like that. Something like this. In fact, I'm sure the cars slow down when there's a sharp bend like that. You know what, I'm going to build anyway because it's not actually going onto the thing. We will paint this so that we get rid of the concrete bits. And this is annoying me a little bit, can we? We might put some buildings on there if we can, when we do decide to detail. Now I've just realised we need to get the track, and I'm going to use this track here. And we can't stop on this because we've got an option of either doing one of these that allows the ships to come, or you choose the rail one, and that will allow us to do the rail, but it will allow us to do ships. We can't do both. We can still use this line though, So what I'm thinking is to make it look like it's still unloading on the platform is use this mod here, the railway zigzag. We'll do a 5 length, just one because we've just got the one track. Build it anyway because I know there's a collision, but come on, let's be honest, there's no collision. So then it'll stop here, and it is going to be really slow, I've just realised, because our trains are always going to be above 5 metres. But if you can deal with that, this works. So we want to get just a standard track, and then turn country off, and we want to get basically around about there. And I don't know, we'll do that for now, because we need to go straight there. Right, so we're going to have this one way, so it's going to come this way and back out that way. So let's hope that's the route. And there it's going to go. Right, it's over here. I'm going the wrong way. So let's think about this. Where's right, so we are going on the left. So we're coming this way. Oh, it's going to cross, isn't it? Come on, game, catch up. Are you going to catch up? Yeah, we've got a cross, unfortunately, but oh well. It is what it is. Let's go there. How does this look? Terrible. Yeah, let's do another bridge. We've got bridges everywhere. It makes sense because then it's flat. What bridge do we want? That's not meant to move, is it? Well, we've mixed it up. We used a different bridge. I don't think we've used this bridge before. But yeah, we've got a green bridge, green steel bridge. So yeah, this is gonna not gonna work out as much as I wanted it to, because we do some signals so that we can see which way we're going. Just realised I've literally, yep, that's put signals all the way there. No, that's fine. We did need signals anyway, didn't we? That's it'd be nice having the signals the same. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna bring you back once I've done these signals, because yeah, this is tedious. It will look quicker than I thought, actually. We have got the delete all, haven't we? So that deletes them all rather than me having to delete them individually. Right, so as I mentioned, we are going that way, and you know what I might do? I might just fix this by just deleting this bit here. Yep, delete. Deleting that bit, and then do it on this side. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we need to go to building. You know, I'm going to make it a little bit longer. Not that it makes any difference, because it's still going to be pretty long train, isn't it? In fact, we're only taking plastics here, aren't we? So it doesn't need to be a massive train. But if I do it like 160, well, that's 120, and 80. means it's going to stop here instead of on the station, on the platform, which is where I want it. So yeah, we're gonna sacrifice a little bit of speed loading, and so it looks good. Can we just put you on there? Is that gonna work? No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just do that. Show its level. So now it's going to come this way, and that will allow us to. That's do it a little bit shorter. Oh no, that's terrible. Let's delete that. Yeah, there you go. 75 miles an hour. And did it build? Is the game catching up? Didn't build. I might have pressed the cross. That's what happened. And that looks much better without the massive. Although, do I want it this big? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to leave it like that. Although what we haven't done is we haven't stuck this on, have we? Now, there we go. Now it's complete. So, we should be able to make a new line. So, yeah, let's make a new line. We want to start over here. And it's plastic, isn't it? So, let's make it plastic colour. Is that about right? Maybe a bit lighter. Oh, see what I mean with this? You've got only the ship in the lane. Even though it's got a track on it, doesn't mean that you can use it as a rail station. That works though. And we want to do a full load, and we want to wait infinity. This is going to be a rail, and plastic to goods. I should maybe call it Halifax, and we'll put the in front of it because we've done that for the rest of them, so keep the naming convention. Right, we need a new train, don't we? Let's first of all, let's check on the train we've got for the oil. How is that doing? Is that the train? That is not the train. That's the train. So you've got no oil on you whatsoever. Why haven't you got anything? Ah, because you're coming back to go get more oil. And at the moment, there's no demand for the plastics because we need a train to be sat here asking for the plastics. And that's what we're going to do now. So let us go all the way over to Leeds. Yeah, that's right. The only place we can build our trains. Now, we've already put a request in, so it should be about time the train is built. Now, it looks like I'm going to choose a train right now, and it just appear out of nowhere, but they already had the memo. Yeah, let's pretend that is the case. Right, what do we want? We want the newest train, don't we? We want something new. So, we've got these generic trains. We've got this Russian train. Ooh, what's it? Oh, we've got an electric train. We've not got an electric track there. We used that last time, didn't we? That's what's carrying the oil. We don't need something massive. A lot of the trains have come out. Oh, my cup of tea is empty. So, steam trains, electric trains, and diesel trains. Ooh, we've got a diesel train. Only does 50 miles per hour, though. Quite cheap, though. How about And what's... I don't know why. I want to use this. This looks pretty cool. Although I do want a quicker train. And let's... What was that power? 450, is that it? It's so cheap though, look how cheap it is. We could even have 2 of those. But again, we're only going to max out at 75 miles an hour. What is... At 50 miles per hour, so... what is our wagons? That's what's going to obviously slow us down. So if we go to speed... Top speed... They do 55 miles an hour. Okay, so we can't do anything more than 55 miles an hour anyway. So you know what? I'm going to use this diesel train just because we've not used the diesel train yet. Although we've just got brand new trains come out. Oh, what's this? 1931-06. What year are we in? 1931. Let's go to... build date. So this came out in 1931. A Russian class FD. Again, we don't need this much power. How much is that? 164. That's quite expensive as well, isn't it? You know, I'm going to go with cheap diesel train. I'm going to try it out. And we've not had a diesel yet. So the Alco HH series was an early series of diesel electric locomotives built by the American locomotive company Alco, New York. Yeah, what that is. Right, cargo. We're gonna go with top speed. We're gonna use one of these. Although, what other things can we use? Nothing else that we want to use. No, that one there is what we're gonna go with. Don't think it needs to be massive. Can this do 50 miles an hour? It does 45 on medium hills. Oops. We've got a capacity of 44. Let's just have a capacity of 40. That does improve it a little bit. In fact, 64. Yeah, that's I do think we've got some medium hills as well. We'll go with 40. Yeah, let's do that. £3 million train. And this is the in fact, yeah, the plastic to goods train. And of course we're gonna watch it come out. And is that Halifax oil? No, it's not. Oh, we put the in front of it, didn't we? The plastic goods train track. That's the one. Oh, we've got the views as well. The extra camera angles. And look at our first diesel train in Yorkshire. YorkshireLand. This is a beauty, isn't she? Futuristic train. Not the greatest view, is it? That should come out there. Hope she don't clip. Yeah, she clips straight into that. We need to move that, don't we? Keep saying this, and I don't think I've done it yet. Or maybe we have done it and it's still clipping in. Oh, it clips into them as well. Only just. But I don't think we have any other clipping other than that. But yeah, Leeds is coming along quite nice. Quite happy with. Look how busy it is over here now. Going around the little turning circle. Oh, the frames are terrible, aren't they? What's going on here? So a little bit of traffic we're waiting for. Train's coming. Oh, you see a house get built in the background over there? What are we waiting for? Where's this train? Oh, we've got a view inside. This is what the train driver sees. Not a bad view. And we are en route to... I forgot where we're going. Halifax Oil Well, says it right at the bottom. Heading to Halifax Oil Well. I will bring you back once we get to where we need to be. I have brought you back because I did not know this view existed. Hey, look how happy he is, riding the first diesel train in YorkshireLand. Oh, look, another train. Well guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz for this awesome content I'm bringing you today. Oh no, this is wrong. We can't be going. Oh no, crashing through the train. Right, so Avia, I apologise if I butchered your name, or even said it completely wrong because I've forgotten it. But you commented, didn't you, bro? How to fix this. So we are going to slow this track down so that it chooses this one to be the faster route. And we're not going to find that out until we buy another train, I guess. Because we can select all our existing lines by going through these waypoints, and that's what these are. To stop trains doing exactly that. Phasing through this train while it's getting loaded with logs and refueled with some water, even though it's finished the water, you see. Anyway, let's do what we said we're going to do, which is slow these tracks down. Standard track, 5 miles per hour, that will do. And we are, oh no, I don't want to do the entire lane. How can we not do that? How can we stop it from doing that? Can we hold C down? Yes! C for Charlie. That's what we've done. Boom. Sorted. That will go down to 5 miles an hour. I'm hoping that this is a lot quicker. I'm sure I'll put these at 75, but... Well, anyway, I will bring you back when we've found this train and it's got to where it needs to be. Well, I found the train. What I didn't realise, look, it's got a different one. The diesels, little steam train, and that's not... Yeah, that's cool, is that? I never noticed that before. 2,000 hours on Transport Fever 2, and we're still being surprised. Oh, I'm so looking forward to Transport Fever 3. What is there? A year to go. Can't wait. Well, it's just arrived at the oil station, and what I forgot to do is change it to the other track. So it's going to sit here and be in the way, and we've not even done the circle either. Yeah, we forgot it all. Yeah, let's fix that. So we want to manage the line. Manage the line. No, manage the vehicle. That's not the one we want. Line. There we go. We want you to be on track 3. There you go. I want you to go from here, there, and then put you on track 3. Why is it? What's going on here? Right. Let's pause the game. Let's just start again. Right. Where are you? What's happened here? We want to be at the oil. Right. There we go. So we want to be here, but we want to be on lane 3. Lane 3, come on, why is it not working? To go this way. Well, that works out. On the way back, we want to hit this waypoint. Then we want to change this. We could even change it to 1, to be fair. But why is it? Ah, I know why. It's because because it can't get onto both tracks. Is that right? Is that what's happening there? Ah, I need to make this a double slip switch. Yes, yes, I do. And all is well and good. Yeah, it works. But shall we have it on the inner one? Because I don't know why, but I feel like that makes more sense. I could even have it on there, to be fair. Could have it on number 1. It still don't like that, though. Why don't it like that? Because you can't get on to there. So if we press this little pin so we can keep it up. Do a track. Standard track. Untick that. There we go. Job done. Right. We are ready to go back to the train. So you're going to turn around. Whoa, we've messed this up, haven't we? Just speed her up. Yeah, you're going to come back down here. You're going to make a full circle, aren't you? Not going to be able to get back up there. Could have probably something there, but we've already done it now. Right, well, I'll bring you back when we've done a full round trip. Yeah, this is a bit of waste of money, but we've got plenty of money in the bank. So I've brought you. So we're back with the game paused at the goods station, the goods factory, should I say, and that is for one reason: it's not connected. Yeah. So we've been sat thinking, why aren't plastic getting over here? The reason for that is because this station, a tiny little bit, needs to be connected to this. So we are going to do that. In fact, I'm debating, do we make... In fact, let's just see if we can make a tiny little path. Well, this is going to be troublesome. And what I also wanted to do is I wanted to make a invisible... I want an invisible path. I'm not sure I do, actually. You can always come back to that when it's detailing episode. Right, I'll bring you back when I've figured out how to get this path in. So the trick was simple. You delete it and you rebuild it and make sure street connections allowed. So this was set to no. So yeah, that were an issue. I'm also going to increase the capacity by 3 just to make sure that, in fact, we're dropping stuff off. We don't need a capacity. And yeah, I'm going to leave everything as is. And now it works. Excellent. Right, let's bring you back when we've done a couple of trips and dropped off some plastic over to here. We've got some steel coming in. In fact, we can press play now. Get on fast. And as you can see, we've got plastic or chemicals. Yeah, plastic is sat waiting for us when our train arrives. Now, we've only got one of these. I think we should double her up. That's exactly what we're going to do. Right, I will see you when we have done a couple of trips and we can see how much money we have earned. So our second train is arrived to drop off the plastic, all 117 of it. And it looks like our plastic train has already made a move over to the plastic factory. So this is now making money on both trips, as you can see with the finances. Excellent, yeah, we're making a lot of money. Let's have a look at the actual line. Now we've got 2 of them on. I am debating to put a third one on as well. So his rate's 295, and his finances, we are making money now. As you can see, before we was losing money. What we're going to do as well is this plastic goods line. I'm going to manage the line, and we're going to put it on the outer line. So number 4. The reason why we're going to do that is because this one here, we are going to have alternative lines now. We've got multiple trains on. So we have an overflow, not there. Although we can have overflow there, and then overflow there. And we'll do overflow on number 1. And there's the plastics train coming. We've only got capacity of 40. How much have we got? 138. Yeah, we need to make some more capacity. Now, an easy way to do that, I am gonna do a detailing episode, but for now, we just need more room. So if we go over to entries, and we just choose the largest one, because these do 20, 10. These do 40 with 30, and then these large ones do 80, and the extensions do 60. So what I'm thinking is if we put something like that there, and then one on, we're not going to be able to, yeah, I guess something like that. Can we fit another one on end? No, we can't. Can we fit one on this side? No, we can't. Could maybe do a smaller one though. And that will give us 80, 60, and what are these? 30. So, what are these? 60? Yeah, so 120, 200, and then what was this? 30? So 230. So we've added an extra 230 capacity. It looks terrible though, doesn't it? We may redo this when we do the detailing episode. But yes, we're not losing things off the edge now, which is great. What I'm thinking is we may double you up as well. In fact, we will bring both lines up so we can look at the rates. 338, and that has 22. Well, you know what? We're going to get another train on here. I'm tempted to maybe just add some more. In fact, it's not that one. The little spanner one. And we go with speed. And these are what we were using, so... Shall we double the capacity? 50 miles an hour, 35 on small ones. Right, so I'm going to double capacity. I'm going to follow this train. And I'm going to make sure that we don't slow down too much. And I will bring you back. And we can have a look at what the profits are like. So it seems we've got more plastic at the factory than steel, so we need to increase the steel. Now for us to do that, we need to get more trash going. And we've got trash sat waiting to be collected, so we're going to get some more ships. In fact, have we got any newer ships? Because these are 24 years old. Yeah, quite old. So let's have a look at what else we can do instead. Large ships. Are we using large? I hope we are. Port size. So what are we collecting? 70. These are much quicker. I think we're going to go with these. 19 miles per hour. And it can carry 110. Carry trash if we can. Excellent. And then what we're going to do as well is we're going to double. Add another ship. And that will give us a rate of 80. How much have we got there? 50. So that'll be picked up on the next trip. And then we are taking steel. One ship at the moment with a rate of 13. So we're going to double that up as well, because that's going to bring goods back. And again, manage the vehicle. We'll change that to this. Because can we bring goods back? Yes, we can. And we're going to double. Gives us a rate of 40. What rate's the other one? 80. So yeah, we want another one on here. We want the same rate. And 4, because this has got a longer journey. So that gives us a rate of 80. That gives us a rate of 80. Every 17 minutes, every 15 minutes. Yeah, I think that should be alright. We will, have we got any goods coming in? Not as of yet, but we've got 1375. Although we've got some residents targeted to move out. Oh no, it's all good. They've already moved out and now we've got more coming in, so that should be alright. Like I said, that fluctuates. Right, I will bring you back after a bit more time. And it's done a couple of trips, and we have both steel coming in and plastics. As you can see, we've got a lot more plastics coming in than steel, but we are now shipping goods to both Leeds and Doncaster. I wasn't expecting Doncaster to receive some, but apparently they can get it there somehow. But let's go over to Leeds. How much have we consumed? Nothing so far. Let's have a look at our ships. So we've got 158. We've just not got there yet. Where's the ship? This ship looks like it's in Leeds. So yeah, we've got a little bit of traffic. We might need to expand this Leeds docks to be a little bit bigger. But yeah, let's have a little aerial shot of Leeds. I think it's looking quite nice. So yeah, we need to give it a little bit more time. Seems that the goods is finally got to Leeds docks. It needs to get over to the truck depot and then to the shops. But as always, guys, thanks for watching and happy gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz.